All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everyone is doing okay. Nice to connect with you once again today. My name is Mubiru Spirito. I come from Uganda, Masaka. I'm a businessman. I'm a crypto trader. And I'm passionate about Royocho. So for today, I'm your host. And I'm here to take you through steps that one can take in order to become a successful team builder. However, I cannot start my presentation without recognizing the presence of different leaders who are coming from different countries. So let me start with the V1s. Let me start with all V1s. If you are a V1, you are most welcome. Thank you for joining this meeting for today, ladies and gentlemen. And then again, let me recognize the presence of all V2s. You are most welcome. Thank you for coming today. And then let me go to V3s. V3s, your presence is highly recognized. Thank you for joining this meeting. Let me go for V4 and then lastly, V5. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, for those who have just joined the meeting, my name is Mubiru. I come from Uganda, Masaka. I'm a businessman, and I've been here since 2021, August, up to today. I've never given myself a rest, and I'm not willing to do so. So I'm here paka last. You know, here in Uganda, we have a saying which said that paka last. When I say that I'm here paka last, that means I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. So, ladies and gentlemen, I started this business in 2021 through my best friend who introduced me this amazing business opportunity, and that is Mr. Kabanda Julius, the guy who showed me this business. And ever since then, my life has been changing drastically. I've seen myself changing the color of the skin. Before, I was black, but now people are saying I'm becoming brown. I don't know whether it is true. Then I've seen myself buying some land through this business. I've seen myself helping other people make money through this business. And the goal is still big. Our goal is to succeed as a team. And that's why each time we spare time and we discuss together and we share ideas on how others have done it. And remember, this business we are in, we have options. Yes, we have options. And it's through the option that we are going to take that will determine according to the power you have in that option. That is, you can stay as a sole trader if you have your capital. Then you make the money. And then you can decide to become a team trader like me. There, you make free money. With a team trader, once you decide to become a team trader, you are going to make free money. So, according to my experience and for the time I've been here, when you are a sole trader, sometimes floating loss can affect you. And you may find yourself you have missed a certain day without earning because of floating loss. But if you are a team trader, you may not know that there's someone who is in floating loss, because each time you see what we call team quantifications, direct quantifications, and peer quantifications coming on your account. So you may not notify that maybe floating loss is taking place due to that constant earnings that is coming through other people who are trading, using their capital, using their money, and then you take share out of their earnings. I love that way, because for me, it is just a blessing, because now I can have a chance and then I trade with $1 million, yet I don't have it, or when I don't own it on my account. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to know whether my network is very stable and whether I'm loud and clear. If you can say I'm loud and clear, please just type 1 in the chat. Yes, you can see my best friend, Mr. Mugabe John. You are most welcome. You are the next superstar. If you keep on pushing, then very soon it is just a matter of time you make it. Yes, I can see Douglas, I can see Massey, I can see Frank. We have HP, we have John, Kihara, Bernard, and then Nyombi Farouk. I can see Bernard, then I can see Kek, and very many others. That means my network is okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, today we are here to learn how one can make it through team building. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to team building, there are factors and one should follow in order to make it. Like, you cannot skip being hardworking. You cannot skip consistency. You cannot skip doing what we call money-making activities on a daily basis. You cannot skip rejection. You cannot skip being abused. You cannot skip being called a scammer and so on. But at the end, your focus is to make it. That means me and you, ladies and gentlemen, there must be something that we need to put into consideration. And today for the first time, I want us to discuss this together. We are going to discuss this together. But before, I want to first give you what we call a simple video. And we are going to use that simple video. Actually, me and you, what we need in order to become better leader, to become great leader, it is in this video. It was compressed in this video. I tried it last time, but we were not ready for it. But now we are 60. At the end, we are going to discuss, at least each of us will give us at least a simple step through this. Ladies and gentlemen, I have much to say. Okay? I may say I will not play this video. I have much to say. But according to me, we need this. If you don't understand what I'm going to play here, you never make it. If you don't adopt what I'm going to show you here, you never make it. You always wonder how others are making it. They are using this simple trick or this simple step, which is going to be played in this video. So get where to not got a notebook. I don't know. I would like to see people's video showing us their notebooks. Mine is here. Mine is already here. Let me see my pen. My pen. It has been here. Yes. Even my pen is here. I'm ready to note. I'm ready to note because I promised myself that I have to restart again building my business. It's like I'm a new beginner. It's like I'm a V1. That is according to me. Okay? When I considered the money I made in 3 years, yet I was just a beginner, then I said, I can make it better if I sit down and restart again. So, to me, this very year, in August, I restarted again. So, I'm ready to learn everything. That's why I have a notebook here, and I'm going to record down. Then, it will be my choice. Either I put into consideration or I keep on watching others make money. But trust me, I'm tired of seeing others make money when I'm not making money. I want also to make money because I need money more than someone else in this business. For me, I need money more than any person in this business. I don't know if I'm speaking with someone who is here and you are in need of money. Let me see. Am I speaking with someone who is here and you need money more than any person in this business? Let me see. Whether you are here, send me. Whether you are here, you mean I'm the only person who need money more than you people who are following me or who are listening to me? Trust me. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't have that feeling that you deserve success, my friend, we are wasting time. If you don't see yourself deserving success or deserve the money, you are wasting your data here because things will not work out for you. Okay, it is that feeling that is going to force you to do what we call the impossibilities. It is that feeling that will force you to go through difficult challenges. So watch this. Watch this. I've seen my brothers and sisters, they are here who need money. So let us watch this. We may watch it until they have, and then I close, and then we discuss. Remember, we are going to discuss this together. We are going to discuss the steps one need to be successful in team building. It is going to be played through this video. So get a pen, get a book, then record. At the end, I'll just call the hands. You raise up the hand, you open, you discuss for us as we are listening. Yes. May God bless you as you are watching. I know you don't take it for granted. You watch, you record something in your book today. Okay? You are going to record something in your book. So listen, we are going to discuss the 5 secrets one need to achieve everything in life. So that means what we are going to watch now is not only going to help you in loyalty, but even outside in your personal businesses. You need this. So this video is from the guy called Jim Rohn. I don't know whether you've ever played or you ever listened to this guy. My friend, these are the icons of team building the world. These guys are the icons of success. Listen.
Achieving everything you want in life. There are a few principles, a few secrets, if you will, that make the biggest difference. The first secret is the foundation of it all. You must decide what you really want. I can't emphasize this enough. It sounds simple, doesn't it? But let me tell you, most people never truly decide. They think about what they might like. They daydream about some vague notion of success. But they never sit down and make a concrete decision. Why is this so important? Because making a decision sets everything else in motion. It's like the rudder on a ship. Without it, you drift. But with it, you steer your course. And that's when the power of direction takes over. You see, when you decide on a goal, when you clearly define what it is you want, something changes. Your brain, your energy, your very actions begin to align with that decision. Until you do that, you're like a ship without a rudder, tossed by the waves of life, without a destination in sight. Now you might ask, Jim, how do I decide? Well, let me tell you how I've seen it work in my life, and in the lives of countless others. You've got to get clear on what truly matters to you. And this is where many people stumble. They say they want success. But success means different things to different people. Do you want wealth? Do you want health? Do you want better relationships? Do you want spiritual fulfillment? These are all different kinds of success. And until you decide which one matters most to you, you'll never really have direction. One thing you can do is sit down with a piece of paper and start writing. Write down everything you want in life. Don't hold back. Let your imagination run wild. Think about where you want to live, the kind of car you want to drive, the career you want to pursue, the relationships you want to have. But here's the key. After you've written down everything, go back and narrow it down to what truly matters. Ask yourself, what's the most important thing here? Because if you're not clear on what you truly want, you'll find yourself chasing too many things at once. Let me give you an example from my own life. When I was a young man, I was broke. I was 25 years old, had nothing in the bank, creditors were calling, and I was living on crumbs. But that wasn't the worst part. The worst part was I didn't know what I wanted. I was going through the motions, living day to day without a clear sense of direction. And then I met a man named Mr. Schoaf. Mr. Schoaf was a mentor to me. And one of the first things he said was, "Jim, you've got to decide what you want." At first, I didn't understand the power of what he was telling me. But then I started to realize, until I knew exactly what I wanted, I was never going to make any progress. Mr. Schoaf encouraged me to get serious about my life, to make decisions about where I was going and what I wanted to achieve. I sat down one evening and I started to write down my goals. At first, they were big, abstract things like, I want to be successful. But Mr. Schoaf made me see that wasn't enough. I needed to be specific. So I got serious. I decided I wanted to make a certain amount of money. I decided I wanted to be able to travel the world. And I decided I wanted to become a person of influence, someone who could teach and inspire others. Once I made those decisions, things started to change. Now, don't misunderstand me. Making the decision doesn't mean the universe is suddenly going to deliver everything to you on a silver platter. No, no. What it does is give you a target. And when you have a target, you can start to focus. Focus is power. A laser beam is just focused light, but it can cut through steel. That's the kind of power you unleash when you make a decision, and focus on it with all your energy. There was a man who wanted to be a world-class archer. He had the best bow and arrow. He had all the right gear, and he was practicing every day, but he couldn't seem to hit the target consistently. He became frustrated and went to his coach for advice. The coach asked him one simple question: "Where are you aiming?" The man realized he hadn't been aiming at all. He was just pulling the bowstring and hoping for the best. The lesson is clear. You've got to know where you're aiming if you want to hit the target. So, what's your target? Have you truly decided what you want? I encourage you to take some time and think about it. Really think about it. This is the first secret, because without it, the rest of the process won't work. Until you make a clear decision about what you want in life, you're just wandering. And there's nothing more disheartening than wandering without purpose. Once you've made that decision, though, watch what happens. It's like a switch flips inside you. Your mind becomes engaged. Your actions become purposeful. And the universe itself seems to conspire to help you achieve your goal. But it all starts with that decision. Mr. Schoaf taught me this, and it changed my life. I went from being broke and unsure of myself to becoming a millionaire and living the kind of life I had only dreamed of. And it wasn't because I got lucky. It was because I made a decision, and I stuck to it. That's the power of deciding. So that
Right. 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 I don't know whether I've been here alone or there's someone who has been listening. Okay? Now, trust me. You can take it to me or you understand it later. Without us making a decision in team building, specifically in team building, without it, even if we come here and we say we start giving you tips, we are just wasting time. Even if the market is good, we are just wasting time. So, do we have anyone? Let me see. All right. Do we have anyone who has picked something and you would like to share with us? Remember, I'm not here because I know everything. I'm just here to lead. But I know the people I'm leading, they know everything, and they just need guidance. So, do we have anyone? If you are here, you can raise up the hand. I can see. If you are here and you would like to share with us, I can give you the powers and then you share with us according to the first point, okay? Because the first one, it is a switch. Without it, you are wasting time. Henry is saying network. You people, you mean my network is not good? Henry is saying network. I don't know. But I know my network is okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you a simple question. Remember, we are looking at how can we become successful leaders in team building? How can one make it through team building? My question is, what is your goal? Remember, you are either in this business, either to make the money. Actually, in this business, once you start Royal Chew, you qualify for two things, either to make the money or to make a relationship. Like, I know Ayebale, I found him online, and now we know each other. So we are relating. Now, I know another person, Coach Mofiwa. I found him the business. So I've made a relationship with him. When I text him on WhatsApp, already knows me. Okay? And then again, there another important factor we need to talk about here. That is earning money out of the business. So what is your goal? Okay? What is your goal? Is to make very many friends out of this business or to earn? To me, my primary goal is to make the money. That is, according to me, my primary role as to why I'm in this business is to make the money. I made that decision. And I'll never allow myself to be a failure in this simple business. I cannot allow myself to be a failure. But to some people, for them, they are not sure whether they will make it. Actually, they cannot convince themselves that they are good when it comes to team building. They cannot. Actually, they cannot convince themselves that if they keep on talking to the people, they'll get people who will buy their robots using their link. That means, like, as Jim Rohn said, that it is very simple to become a wanderer in this amazing business opportunity. As others, they are enjoying, as others are buying assets for you, you are here wondering, how do they make it? Is that what you are looking for? Because it is your personal decision. Without deciding for yourself, no one will do it for you. Your leader cannot decide for you. Your working partners cannot decide for you. Like, I cannot decide for Coach Mofiwa that now, guy, you work hard. I cannot do it. It is only him who can do it and say, now it is time for V4. and then work for it. I've used him because he's my best friend. I cannot offend him because I've used him as an example. I know. So, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, this guy, he said that decision making, it is going to act as a switch to whatever you are looking for. Okay? And this is true. The majority of us, the majority of our community, people are trading with less than $1,000. Actually, those who possess $1,000 on their personal wallets, they are few. Now, we have, and remember, me and you, we own $1 million goals. I want you to sit down and add all the money you need. Okay? If you are to achieve your goals, sit down, add, and see the amount of money. And see the amount of money you need. I don't know whether you've ever tried that. You know, sometimes you may think that you have enough time to do everything, but the day you will sit down and add and calculate the amount of money you need to achieve the goals that you'd like to have in your life, that's the day you'll wake up. So, ladies and gentlemen, after deciding, now, that means one can be ready to go. Now, let us listen. Point number 2. We are through with the switch. I know now you are on. You are ready to listen more. Let me see. Are we ready to listen more? Number 2. Are we ready to listen number 2? Because without decision, whether we bring a pastor here and they pray for us, without you making a decision, nothing will work out for you. Even if I come out and say now, you can do this and this, you are going to make it. Without you first making a decision, then we are wasting time. So, let us listen for number 2 now. Let us go through number 2. Yeah, let us go through number 2. But with number 2, you discuss, or else I'll just pick a name. I know you are recording, I'll just pick a name. When I don't get anyone who raising up the hand, I'll just pick a name randomly. Okay, let us go.
Cut off all other possibilities. Burn the ships. And commit yourself fully to that decision. When you do that, you'll find that everything else starts to fall into place. It's like the pieces of a puzzle coming together. But it all starts with that one decision. So decide. Decide right now what you want your life to look like. And make that decision with the full force of your heart and mind. Because once you've done that, you're already halfway there. Next, you've got to take massive action. You see, once you've made a decision, it's not enough to just sit back and wait for things to happen. You've got to roll up your sleeves and get to work. And not just any work. Massive, focused, and intentional action. This is where the magic happens. You know, a lot of people make decisions, and they're fired up in the beginning. They get excited about their goals. They feel motivated. But then something happens. The excitement fades. The initial burst of energy starts to wane, and they stop taking action. Maybe they take a few steps, and when they don't see immediate results, they lose momentum. They start to doubt whether it's really possible. But here's the truth. Achieving anything worthwhile in life requires massive action, sustained over time. When I first started in business, I didn't know much. I was just a farm boy from Idaho with big dreams. But I knew that if I wanted to change my life, I had to do something different. I couldn't just sit around waiting for an opportunity to fall into my lap. I had to create my own opportunities. So I made a decision. I decided I was going to become successful in business, no matter what it took. And once I made that decision, I got to work. I started reading every book I could get my hands on about business and success. I attended seminars, I sought out mentors, and I started taking action. And let me tell you, it wasn't easy. In the beginning, I faced rejection after rejection. I knocked on doors, made phone calls, and I heard a lot of no's. But I didn't let that stop me. I kept taking action. I kept knocking on those doors. And eventually, the tide began to turn. You see, the more action you take, the more momentum you build. It's like pushing a snowball down a hill. At first, it's small and requires effort to get it moving. But once it starts rolling, it gets bigger and bigger. And soon, it's unstoppable. Now, some people ask, Jim, what kind of action should I take? And that's a great question. The answer is, you've got to take the kind of action that's aligned with your goals. You see, not all action is created equal. Busy work is not the same as productive work. Some people stay busy all day, but they're not getting any closer to their goals because the actions they're taking aren't moving the needle. They're running on a treadmill, expending energy but not getting anywhere. So, what you need is massive action that's focused. It's got to be the kind of action that directly contributes to the achievement of your goals. If your goal is to build a successful business, then your action needs to be focused on growing that business. If your goal is to get in the best shape of your life, your action needs to be focused on your fitness and nutrition. Whatever your goal is, your actions must be in alignment with it. So what does massive action look like? It's about going above and beyond what most people are willing to do. It's about being relentless in your pursuit. Most people will take action until it gets uncomfortable, and then they'll stop. But if you want to achieve great things, you've got to push through that discomfort. You've got to be willing to do the things that other people aren't willing to do. Look at the best athletes. The ones at the top of their game don't just practice when they feel like it. They don't just show up when it's convenient. They practice day in and day out. Rain or shine, whether they feel like it or not. They're constantly pushing themselves to improve, to get better, to be the best. And that's the kind of action you need to take if you want to achieve your goals. It reminds me of a quote by Albert Einstein. Nothing happens until something moves. Isn't that powerful? It's a simple statement, but it carries so much truth. You can have all the dreams, all the plans, all the visions in the world, but nothing happens until you take action. And not just a little bit of action, massive action. Now, I want you to think about your goals for a moment. What is it that you truly want? Maybe it's financial freedom. Maybe it's better health. Maybe it's stronger relationships. Whatever it is, ask yourself this. What massive action can I take today that will move me closer to that goal? And here's the key. Don't just think about it. Do it. Because thinking about action is not the same as taking action. Some people get stuck in what I call analysis paralysis. They spend so much time analyzing, planning, and thinking that they never actually get started. They want to have everything figured out before they take the first step. But here's the thing. You'll never have all the answers. The path to success is not a straight line. There will be twists and turns. There will be unexpected obstacles. But you can't let that stop you from taking the first step. Just start. Take action. Even if you don't have it all figured out yet. Just start. The path will become clearer as you move forward. Here's another key point to taking action. Persistence. Because massive action is not just about intensity. It's also about consistency. You can't take massive action for a day or a week and then stop. You've got to keep going. You've got to be relentless. I've seen so many people get excited about their goals. They start taking action, but then they hit a roadblock and they quit. They give up too soon. They don't realize that success is often just around the corner. It reminds me of the story of the gold miners during the California gold rush. There was one man who had been digging for months and months with no success. Finally, frustrated and discouraged, he gave up and sold his equipment to another miner. The new miner came in and started digging right where the first man left off. And do you know what happened? He struck gold just 3 feet away from where the first man had stopped. 3 feet. The lesson here is that you've got to keep going. You never know how close you are to a breakthrough. So, here's what I want you to remember about massive action. It's not just about doing more. It's about doing the right things consistently over time. It's about showing up day after day, even when you don't feel like it. It's about pushing through the challenges, the obstacles, and the setbacks, because that's where the real growth happens. And when you combine massive action with persistence, that's when you become unstoppable. What action are you going to take today that will move you closer to your goal? Not tomorrow, not next week, but today. Because here's the truth. The only moment we have is right now. And if you want to achieve everything you've ever dreamed of, it starts with taking action right here, right now. So that's the second secret. Take massive action. Don't wait for the perfect time, because there's no such thing. The perfect time is now. And when you take action, you build momentum. And momentum, my friends, is a powerful force. It will carry you forward. It will give you the strength to keep going. And before you know it, you'll be well on your way to achieving everything you want in life. Next.
Mm-hmm. All right. Hey, people, hey, the number is decreasing. I expected that. The number is decreasing. Now, the person who is not intention with becoming successful, they cannot listen more. Actually, by now they feel that they are bored. But I personally, even if I remain here, even if I watch this video alone, I know I'll benefit more. So, according to you, According to you, yes, I've seen Damas. Damas is saying team building requires a lot of sacrifice. It is true. Working hard, time, capital, but the most challenging one is to get skills to use in this business. That is it. And Damas, the skills you can just copy from your leader. Like in one day, I can share with you what it has taken me 5 years to learn, and then you learn it in one day. That is an amazing tip when it comes to learn networking. Ladies and gentlemen, we've seen that decision, it is going to act as our key. Actual decision, it is our gate opener. Yes, if we are to enter into what we call enjoyment, that is always associated with team building. That one day, let me give you an example. One day, Leader Julius sat down and he said, from today onwards, let me make a decision of stopping this suffering. That's what the guy did. And today, every person feels like he wants to be like him, not knowing that one day he sacrificed everything and made a decision that he should end the poverty that was clinging around him. And the guy is today is making good money. Ladies and gentlemen, decision without focus. That means if I'm to make a decision, I have to attach it with the focus. That means if we don't focus, you keep on joining whatever it comes on your way, thinking that it is going to shorten the journey for your goals. I've seen so many friends, they have been building their YouTube business, achieved certain ranks, and then Satan came along the way, disrupted them, joined other businesses. Before you know it, the businesses disappeared. Then they came again. So it's like a rotation. That means if you are to win in this, you must focus. Focus means follow one course until successful. So if you made a decision that Rachel is my business, that means you should focus on it. I know along the way, other people, they will bring so many good opportunities. But friends, you cannot do it all. You cannot make it, you cannot succeed in all. You have to make a decision and decide one that you are going to stick on. I want you to take an example. Most of you come around where there is successful business people in your village, in your town. Look at them. They have one business that they give all their time. However, you may find that someone has buildings, has cars that are on transport, has land, and so on. But you find that that guy has one business that he's giving all his time. When he gets the money, that's when he invests elsewhere. But when it comes to work, he's in that business alone. That's what we mean. So then Kyria Godfrey is saying massive action and focus is needed highly. That is true. Friends, sharing becomes simple if you are focused. If you've learned that I have to do massive action, sharing is going to be easy. Actually, presentation is going to presenting to someone, it will be easier for you the moment you have decided and you are focused to your goals. But now, let us talk about massive action. Because without it, you cannot raise up. Remember, all of us, we start with no one. No one has ever joined Royal Chu with other people waiting him to start. By the way, even those who try to show that they have others who are waiting them, when they start, they disappear. Meaning, all of us will start alone. But what is causing the difference? Why is it that others are ranking up and others, they are stuck? Why is it that others, they are earning daily from team building and others, they are Royal, but they are like mouse rats in the church? You know, a mouse in the church, it cannot expect something to eat. It cannot get something to eat from the church because in the church there are no food. People enter and go out. They cannot say that now there's something that has left to eat. No. But now we have those people. They are in Royal Chu, but they behave as if the business has no money. And the others are making money in the same business. Yet all of us, we are using the same money to start the business. All of us, we activated our robots with 120. But why is it that other people's robots are presenting more than other people? That one alone, that one, it's not enough. But why is it that someone whose robot has failed to produce a single dollar in a week, in a month, 2 months, yet we pay the same amount? If you sit down and you are true to yourself, you will find that the problem is not on your robot. The problem is on me. The problem is on you. If you are not making money, listen, if you are here, you are not making money out of this business, stop blaming the business. Stop blaming your leaders. Stop blaming your cross lines. Stop blaming the market, but you are the problem. That means you have failed to make a decision or to decide for yourself and die with your goal. You know, with team building, you must be willing to die with your goal. You must be willing to die with it. But some people, they want to behave as if they reach their destination. Some people, they are in business, but they want to behave as if they are queens, as if they are kings. They don't want to disturb themselves. They don't want to challenge themselves. That's why they are not making money. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to change lives. And changing lives, it is a battle. Because even poverty wants to overtake us. You know, when you become rich, that means poverty has lost a customer. Hey, when you become rich, that means poverty has lost a customer. And now, also poverty is fighting more hard to make sure it remains with you to get food. And that's why, as you are doing your business, you get challenges. That's why, as you are doing your business, you get rejections. That's how it should be. And then again, you should be the one to show the world that you deserve it, that you are serious about your goal, that you are tired of poverty. And then you are going to keep on fighting, keep on pushing, keep on acting, keep on talking about the business, keep on sharing, and so on. Remember, all of us, we face with the challenge. All of us, we face with this challenge. As we are starting the business, we are so excited about the business. But the more we stay in the business, the more we lose that initial excitement. And the more you lose that initial excitement, the more you become dormant when it comes to business activity. And the more you become dormant, the more poverty is going to come into your pocket. So now we have the drug now. Our drug that we can use, we've decided that now I deserve to be rich. I deserve my goals that I'm looking for. And I'm focused. Okay? I'll not look aside Royal Chew. I'm focused to my business. Now, second tab is going to be action. With the action is very simple. With action, I expect you to present your business. With the action, I expect you to prospect the people about your business. With the action, I expect you to train your team. With the action, I expect you to lead yourself. And then after leading yourself, you manage to lead yet others in the business. That means you people stop looking for people who can build your business. You people stop looking for people who can make you rank up in Royal Chew. You are the first prospect. Okay? You are the first person you are looking for. So at first, you must make yourself good. You know, people are always struggling. They are looking for good people in the business. They are looking for good people where and then. But let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, until you make yourself good in team building, you never came across any good person in the business. That means if you are willing to do it alone, other people will just follow you. Others will just follow you. That's why all your leaders you are looking up to, they're not giving excuse. They'll never complain. And they are ready to go. Whether the market is good, whether the market is bad, they are ready to go. Can I expect that someone is learning how to build a team? Can we expect that now you are learning how you can build your team? If yes, type yes. If no, type no. Then I see how I can change. Or I keep on the same line. I'm asking, can we expect that now you are learning how to build a team? Building team, it is not just a matter of me coming here and share with you what to do. No. You need to understand the basics. The moment you learn the basics, the how just come anyhow. Because there is no single formula that we should follow if you are to build a team. But there are single formulas that one should understand first, like making a decision. If I have decided that I will die with this business, even if you abuse me, even if you call me a scammer, even if I present to you and you don't start, I'll keep on moving. I'll keep on talking with the other person. I'll keep on sharing the business. I'll keep on sharing. I'll not stop. Like, I'll not stop. If I'm focused, even if you come with your scam business, I'll not listen. Ever since I got started with this business, I've never joined any other business. But there's people, they are here listening to me. They are in Royal Chew, but aside they have certain businesses they are running. They are in Royal Chu, but they have lost their money somewhere. How do you expect to grow? Yet with success, if you are to succeed, you must focus. I mean, you must follow one course until successful. Now, if you have another business, how do you expect to take massive action? Like you are going to be that person who is going to keep on complaining the business. Friends, we are tired of those people who are keeping on complaining. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, for today, if I invited you in the business and you got started, I've never made a crime of inviting you. That every day you come on me and you complain like you are not making money. Actually, my major role, the major role of Upline is to show you the business. The moment I have shown you the way, then don't expect you to carry you. Don't expect me to carry you on my back because I introduce you the business. I also have my own task that I need to fulfill. But you can see all the people, you know, for today, I'm not exercising mercy at all. No, I have to be open. We always see mature people, they come on group because someone introduced you to the business. Now you are annoyed because you are in floating loss. It's like Royal Chu is like any other business. Friends, if I refer you to start a restaurant and you cook food and people don't come, do you come back on me and you blame me that it is me who advised you to start a restaurant? Oh, if you come on me and then you find me running my retail shop, as we are speaking, you also pick the idea and you go and you start elsewhere or somewhere. If you don't sell in a day, do you call me? Do you get your phone and call me? As man, I never knew. I wouldn't have started this business. Like for today, I've not sold anything. Do you do that? Now I wonder, why is it that in other businesses, you don't call those people who gave you the idea? But why is it that when it comes to trading crypto, you call your leaders? You make screenshots and you post on our groups. Yet when we post the results, you don't comment. You are the same people who are not commenting on the results. Again, you are the same people, when your coins are not selling, you post. It's like you are not happy with the results. Because if you don't comment on someone's result, and then when you don't make money, you post, how do you expect us to consider you? So, my friend, for today, just know that you are here alone. For today, just know that you are in this business alone. If you are to succeed, it's up to you. If you are not, if you are to fail, it's up to you. Because your failure will not limit me to make the money. Or my failure will not limit Leader Julius to make the money. The guy will keep on earning. So, we need to wake up. We need to sit down and understand why we are in this business. Because without doing that, we always look for comfortable life. You know why most people don't want to practice team building? Because they don't want to bother themselves. They want to go through simple life. Friends, in this life, if you want to make money, go where there is challenge and solve it. That is why challenge solvers are leaders. That is why challenge solvers are money makers. You know why? Every day you wake up and you go on someone's business and you wait your month? It's simply because you fear challenges. You know why that guy makes more money than you? It is because for him, he made a commitment that let me die with these challenges and I live my life I want. So, what are the challenges one should solve in this business if you are to become a team builder? I want to see the answers here. What are the challenges that one need to solve and become a good team builder and become a leader in this business? You type the answer if you've been following. Remember, with massive action, Jim Rohn talked about those challenges. The guy said, if you are to be a team builder, you must be willing to do what others are not willing to do. Most people don't want to present. Be willing to present. Most people don't want to prospect. Be willing to prospect. Most people are not willing to be rejected. Be happy with rejection. Most people fear. Now, is fear giving you food? You know, some people say me, I fear to talk with people. I fear to talk about my business. I'm asking you, is fear bringing food on your table? The guy is, yes, thank you, Angela. The guy said, work even when I don't feel like. You must be willing to work even when you feel low. With some leaders, you may not know whether they are low or not. All the time they are energized. Stop fearing to be in a camera most of the time. Yes, thank you, Uncle Kenny. Most people, they fear camera. Yet when you come on camera, some of you have a TikTok accounts. Like now, I'm here with my TikTok account. You see, I'm live on my TikTok. I'm presenting. People are following. And after here, I'm going to tell them in my local language what I've been saying here. Now I'm getting 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm talking to members as my account is active. Hey, you people, always you must look for a way, because there is no single formula for team building. It's not there. It is just an additional or a combination of ideas. Whatever you think is right, the moment you are willing to do it. What is killing people is to think and they don't do. Yes, thank you, Leader Mafua. Dealing with expectations. You know, you may approach someone when you expect that guy to buy your business there and then the guy is, instead of buying the business, responds that I'll not do it. No. Most people, they react, they lose energy, they feel it's not theirs, and they end. And when it comes to us, when you say I'm not in, at that very time, I go and talk with another person. When I'm happy, Okay? Even when I present to you, you don't start. I present to another person, don't start. I present to the other guy, don't start. When I meet another person, I meet him as if I have just earned $1 million. But some of you, it is very easy to know that now this guy has got very many rejections. The way you respond, if you are in camera, the way you look, and so on. Remember, we are in attraction market. We are in attraction market. That's why your results may not matter. But the way you position yourself, that's the only goal. Yes, thank you, Uncle Kenny. Uncle Kenny is saying, don't look gloomy while presenting and speak louder and attractive. Thank you very much. Plus some energy. Hey, risk takers and money makers. Thank you, Leader Aibale. Ruth, my TikTok account is called Crypto Masters. That is my TikTok account. So, friends, if you decide, you focus, you do massive action. With massive action, you need to present your business every single day. Every day you must get someone, whether you want or not. It is a must. Every day you must get someone, whether you want or not, whom you are going to present to. That means if it is a must and it's a daily routine, think about the way you get those people to present to. That's why social media platforms, they are going to act as your area where you get those people. Other people, some people, most people now are using TikTok, and they're doing TikTok lives. Each time you do a video live, there must be someone who will join you. No. The information you are going to deliver, the way you are going to dress in front of your camera is going to matter. So, guys, remember, we are preaching success. We have to look success before we preach. Don't say, with this business, you are going to become a millionaire. Now, when someone look at your back, you know, some people don't care their background. Before I do any business, any video, my first point is my background. Is it good? Is it reflecting what you are showing? Then here, your face. If you are a lady, your hair. Why do you promise me that I'm going to earn every day, but when I look at your hairs, man, and so on. There are many. But now, the good example, we are talking with the mature people. You understand easy. Yeah, even if I don't mention, but I know the moment I talk about a point, you've understood. I don't need to split it. So, after that, when you make a decision, you are ready to focus, you are ready to carry out massive action. Now, next is to open a war. Next is to open a war on social media platforms. Yes, that's number next, is to open a war. The moment you've decided, you are ready to focus, you are ready to carry out massive action, now open a war on any social media platform that is favorable for you. And start preaching the gospel of cryptocurrency plus royalty to everyone around. Once you do it, one day, second day, first month, third month, fourth month, without resting, trust me, you'll get a breakthrough. You'll get a breakthrough. I've seen so many friends of mine, and some of them, they are here with us. At first, business was hard for them, but one day they made a decision and they stopped everything. They focused on their business. Then they started massive action. They opened the war on social media platforms. Everywhere you go, you find them. But always pick one that you can dominate more. You'll see difference. Your teams will grow. You'll get people who will start your business. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, there this saying in our business. I've talked to people, I've talked to everyone, but people are not buying my business. Have you ever heard about that statement? There are people who always say, I've talked my leader. They come and they say, my leader, I've talked to everyone, but people just reject me. I think maybe team building is not mine. The moment you hear that, just know that that guy is not working. Just know that that guy is not ready to die with his goal. Because trust me, like in any other business, even in Royal Chu, they are lazy people. So once you hear such a statement, just know that that statement is coming. That guy is trying to tell you that my leader, me, I'm lazy. And you all know that lazy people don't become rich. Lazy people don't make money. So, friends, don't expect anyone, whoever joins Royal Chu, that will make it big. Don't expect that. There's no day that whoever is joining is making it big. That day will never exist. But among those who join, there must be someone who will make it big. And who to choose? It is you to choose yourself, that let the others fail, but me, I will not fail. So my question is, are you ready to be that guy who is going to make it in Royal Chu? Let me see the answer. Are you ready to be that guy, as others are complaining, as others are saying the market is good, as others, for you, you are ready? All right, friends, it has been a pleasure to be here with you, but I cannot end this since we have a V5 in the house. Let him close our meeting and then we call it a day. Sir, I know you are here. Let me make you a host again now. Let me look for you. Yes. All right. Sir, you are most welcome. You can come and close our meeting. Thank you very much for those who have been persistent. You said, whether you take the whole day, I'm not going in nowhere. Thank you very much for that. I know you are going to be the next superstar in this business. Sir, you are most welcome.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think Coach Julius is gonna come and supplement something to what our great coach has done. Yes, while we are waiting, I think he's ready now. Coach, are you well positioned? Okay, all right. He's saying that he's gonna supplement it next time. So let's give some love hearts to our presenter, our great leader who has been here every Thursday teaching us on how to build teams. Yes, if you have learned one or two things, can we appreciate him by giving some love hearts? Can we appreciate him by giving some love hearts? He has come to the conclusion of the presentation as he will be ending this meeting, going to our daily meetings. Yes, our daily tasks is very important that we appreciate one another. So before we leave, can we appreciate Leader Mubiru Spirito, one of our great leaders from Masaka? Yes, he's one of the committed leaders that I embrace and look up to. Yes, let's give him some love hearts for the work well done. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you so much, Leader Mubiru Spirito, for the work that you are doing to Crypto Ambassadors community. We are so humbled and we are so grateful that you are one of us when it comes to teaching, yes, and giving direction. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for being here. This was a team building Zoom presentation. Mostly it's attended by few because people, they don't want to build teams. They don't want to be out of problems of finance. Yes, they want to be those that are still struggling with life. Yes. All right. So without further ado, I wish you a lovely day as we are entering into our tasks for the day. Yes. Let me, okay, Coach Julius is still our host. Is going to end the meeting after this. Thank you so much, guys. We love you all. Have a great day.